I'm afraid you will come to regret that small act of humanity.
Outlander Season 8 has a big mystery to solve regarding the shocking faith twist, and it might just use one of the oldest storytelling tricks in the book to do it. The show thrives on dramatic revelations, and the Season 7 finale delivered just that. When Fanny Pocock sang, "I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside," Claire immediately suspected that the girl's mother was none other than Faith Fraser, the daughter she tragically lost back in Season 2. Right now, it's hard to say how this could be possible, but Season 8 is bound to dive into the details and provide some answers. So let us get into the answers and everything we know about Season 8. The idea that Faith, Fanny, and Jane's mother could somehow be Jamie and Claire's lost daughter is a major twist for the show. Nothing in Season 2 even hinted at the possibility that Claire's stillborn baby might have actually survived. Claire had held her in her arms for hours, and both she and Jamie mourned her loss before saying goodbye at a French cemetery. Though Faith's memory lingered, the thought of ever seeing her again was never even considered. Now, with Season 8 ahead, Outlander has some serious explaining to do. And given the show's flair for drama, the explanation might lean into some classic fictional tropes. One possible explanation? Claire might have been pregnant with twins in Season 2, but only held one baby. When she started miscarrying, she drifted in and out of consciousness, and by the time she fully woke up, the birth had already happened. Mother Hildegard told her that the baby had been stillborn, and Claire demanded to see and hold her daughter before saying goodbye. At no point was there any indication that Faith could have been saved. Still, the connection between Claire and Fanny's mother suggests there's more to the story than anyone realized. Considering how chaotic Claire's experience was, it's not impossible that she unknowingly gave birth to twins. In the 18th century, there were no ultrasounds, so she wouldn't have known she was carrying two babies. Twin pregnancies also commonly lead to premature labor, which could explain why Claire delivered early. Maybe only one of the babies was lost while the other survived, growing up to eventually have Fanny and Jane Pocock. If that's the case, this would be a classic soap opera-style twist, and honestly, it fits right in with Outlander's dramatic storytelling. But if Faith had a twin, that raises another question. What role did Master Raymond play in all of this? Claire's dream in Season 7 pointed to him as the key figure in this mystery, and he was there the night she miscarried. He had plenty of opportunity to intervene, but the real question is why? If he truly saved Claire's baby, why did he keep it a secret? The idea that he let Claire grieve a child she didn't actually lose is almost too cruel to believe. The thought of Master Raymond taking Claire's surviving baby and keeping them apart for years is unsettling, especially if Mother Hildegard was involved in the deception. However, if he believed it was for some higher purpose, maybe he saw it as a necessary sacrifice. Perhaps he and Hildegard gave the surviving baby the name Faith and introduced her to the song "I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside" in hopes that one day Claire would recognize the connection. If so, it would be a heartbreaking but fitting way to bring this storyline full circle. Now, the whole secret twin plotline might sound a little cliché, it's been done countless times in fiction, but Outlander has a knack for making classic tropes feel fresh and emotional. The show is deeply rooted in ancient folklore, and its romantic, time-traveling adventures often feel like something straight out of a legend. If any series can make the twin reveal twist work, it's this one. That being said, Season 8 can't just drop this bombshell without delivering a deeply emotional payoff. It's not just about how Faith Pocock and Claire are connected, it's about making the audience feel the weight of that connection. And speaking of emotional payoffs, Season 8 is also shaping up to give one particular character the perfect ending. With Outlander coming to a close, Season 7 has already started tying up various storylines. There are still a few episodes left, but for side characters especially, the finish line is in sight. And when it comes to young Ian Murray, it looks like the show is setting him up for a truly heartwarming resolution. Jamie and Claire's nephew Ian became a fan favorite after his introduction in Season 3. He's always been kind-hearted and fiercely loyal, but he's also inherited the Fraser warrior spirit. Unfortunately, his journey hasn't been easy. His biggest heartbreak came in Season 5, when his Mohawk wife Emily left him. In her culture, Ian's inability to father a child with her meant she was free to find another husband. Devastated, Ian nearly took his own life, but he's come a long way since then. Fast forward to season 7, and Ian is finally on the path to happiness. He married Rachel Hunter, and their love story has been a bright spot in the show. Their romance was beautifully capped off in the season 7 finale when Rachel revealed she was pregnant. Given how much Ian has lost, this moment felt like a full-circle redemption. After everything he's been through, the chance to raise a child with the woman he loves is the perfect resolution to his arc. But there's still one loose end that season 8 can't ignore: Ian's Mohawk son. When he lived with the Mohawk, Emily suffered multiple miscarriages, which ultimately led to her decision to leave him. What Ian didn't know at the time was that she was pregnant when he left. Everyone assumed the child was her new husband's until the baby was born with red hair and pale skin, proving Ian was the father. He briefly reunited with Emily while working as a scout for the Continental Army, and it was then that he met his son, Swiftest of Lizards. In season 7, Ian shared this secret with Rachel, but it's unclear whether his son will play a role in their future. Before parting ways, Emily let Ian name the boy, and he chose Ian James, passing on his own name. While it's touching that Ian is finally getting the family he's longed for, it wouldn't feel right if season 8 just left his first son out of the picture. For Ian's happy ending to feel complete, the show needs to give him a chance to reconnect with Swiftest of Lizards and truly embrace his role as a father to both his children. Another major storyline that season 8 needs to address is the lingering impact of Malva's murder. Though she died in season 6, her death still casts a long shadow over Frasers Ridge. As Jamie and Claire prepare to return home after months away, it'll be interesting to see what kind of reception they receive. Their last visit didn't end well. Their house literally exploded, taking several men with it. Not long after, young Ian was forced to kill Mrs. Bug in the rubble. Suffice it to say, Frasers Ridge has become a place haunted by both friends and enemies. Season 8 will likely focus on Jamie and Claire rebuilding their home and restoring Frasers Ridge to what it once was. But even as they move forward, the memory of Malva's death will linger. Her deception and tragic fate left a mark on Claire, and no matter how much time passes, she won't forget what the girl went through. And that's all we know about the upcoming movie for now. Thanks for watching. If any new updates drop, you'll be the first to know. We'll keep you posted, so stay in the loop. Give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.